The Little Alchemist and Her Magical Potions. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, there lived a clever little alchemist named Alara. Alara was no ordinary girl. She had a gift for creating magical potions from plants, flowers, and herbs. With her trusty book of recipes and her delicate glass bottles, Alara could brew potions that could heal wounds, make flowers bloom instantly, and even bring a bit of sunshine on a rainy day. Alara lived in a cozy cottage with a garden filled with every kind of plant imaginable. She would spend her days collecting petals, leaves, and roots, always discovering new ways to combine them into powerful concoctions. Every potion she made shimmered with magic, and the villagers often visited her for help when they needed a little extra magic in their lives. One day, the village was struck by a terrible drought. The streams had dried up, the plants were wilting, and the crops were dying. The villagers grew worried as the days went by without rain, and soon, they turned to Alara for help. "Alara, please, can you make a potion that will bring rain?" the villagers asked desperately. Alara nodded determinedly. "I'll do my best," she replied, and immediately set to work. Alara spent hours in her garden, carefully selecting the most magical plants she could find. She gathered lavender for calming winds, mint for refreshing rain, and the petals of bluebells, which were said to hold the power of the sky. She mixed them all in a large cauldron, adding drops of dew she had collected from the last morning's mist. The potion bubbled and swirled with glowing colors as Alara worked her magic. She whispered an ancient incantation over the cauldron, watching as the liquid shimmered with a soft, silvery light. With a hopeful heart, Alara filled a glass bottle with the potion and hurried to the center of the village. Standing in the middle of the dried-up fields, Alara raised the bottle high into the air and poured the shimmering potion onto the ground. As soon as the potion touched the earth, the sky began to change. Dark clouds started to gather above the village, and a gentle breeze rustled through the air. And then, as if by magic, which it was, soft raindrops began to fall from the sky. The villagers gasped in awe and joy as the rain soaked the dry earth. The plants perked up, the flowers opened their petals, and the once barren fields began to come alive again. The rain continued to fall for days, restoring life to the village. The villagers were grateful to Alara, and they praised her for her wisdom and skill. But Alara, humble as always, simply smiled and returned to her little cottage, happy that her potions could bring such joy. From that day on, Alara became known not just as the Little Alchemist, but as the village's protector and friend. Whenever the villagers needed a little magic in their lives, they knew just where to go. And Alara, with her garden full of magical plants, was always ready to help.